personally, as a gun violence survivor, you can't even imagine how much it means to me, how much it means to all the survivors of gun violence across this country, that you are here making your voices heard this afternoon. So thank you. So as Mayor Fish said, this summer I took a cross-country bicycle trip with my best friend, and it was a trip that we've been planning for many years. And we wanted to see the rest of America. We've grown up in Southbury, Connecticut all our lives, and felt like we didn't really have a good idea of how other people live in this country. And as we passed through Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, all sorts of states with people all different colors, backgrounds, walks of life, we saw how different and how rich American society is, and how diverse our country is. But we also saw what unites us, and you standing here today is a perfect example of that. We all care about our families, we all care about our loved ones, and when horrible events like Sandy Hook, like Aurora happen, it doesn't divide us. It brings us together. And you're a perfect example of that today. And since I started working on this issue, I've had the honor of meeting Newtown families, meeting families from Aurora, from Tucson, from Virginia, from Columbine. They're some of the strongest people I've ever met. But they can't do this alone. They need your help. This what we see here today is not the Connecticut effect. I would say it's a human effect. And it's happening across the country. I had the honor and privilege of attending the State of the Union as a guest of Senator Blumenthal on Tuesday. And let me tell you, you are not alone. As President Obama spoke about how Newtown deserves a vote, how Aurora deserves a vote, how every victim of gun violence deserves a vote, I watched the entire room, every member of that chamber, stand up and applaud. This is not an us versus them issue. This is a human issue, and it unites us all. And you'll hear from the other side that the status quo is what's acceptable. That gun owners don't want any change. And that's simply not true. Gun owners want the same change that we want. Over 70% of NRA members want universal background checks. Yeah. You don't hear that. I'm here to tell you that's true. 2 weeks ago, I watched former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords stand in front of her former colleagues at the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing. And she asked them to be bold. She asked them to be courageous. And I would argue that she was actually asking too little. It's not courage to simply do the right thing. It's not courage to pass common sense legislation. I'll tell you what courage is. Courage is Vicky Soto protecting her classroom from courage is Dawn Hofstrom springing out of her office and confronting the students. And courage is all of you standing here today demanding change from our legislators. But it doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. You have to call your legislators. You have to make your voice heard even louder than it is today. Call them every day. Call them every Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. the same time that evil entered Sandy Hook Elementary School. And remind them exactly what's at stake. Demand that there's a background check for every gun sale. Demand that we ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. And demand stronger gun trafficking laws. Demand change. Anything but the status quo. We can't control the past. And that's something as a survivor of Aurora I've had to come to terms with. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control the future. And as President Obama said, if we can save even one life, then we have an obligation to try. And I'm here to tell you If we pass even any one piece of the legislation that's currently being considered, we'll save a lot more lives than that. So keep pushing, keep demanding change, and keep making your voice heard. For the families of Newtown, for the families of Aurora, for the many Americans who are affected by gun violence every single day, keep demanding change. Thank you.